Hello and welcome. My name is Tim Hansen. This is my video on loops. Today we will be looking at the um, several different types of loops and what their applications are, how you use them, and looking at some easy examples of the loops. So today I have created a little class for this video. All it's going to do is run our loop. So we're going to look at our first loop type, the while loop. The while loop evaluates the computer's logic and says basically, while X is occurring, the computer can execute Y. So in the example that I've created for us today, we are saying while our loop has gone through 5 iterations, the computer should have its system print a line that says the while loop has not hit 5 iterations yet. So this is initialized at 0. So in theory, this should print 5 messages that say the loop has not hit 5 iterations yet. Compile and we'll run it. So it's printed 5 little things which say that the while loop has not hit 5 iterations yet. So then the next thing that we're going to do is look at a for loop. You'll see here on lines 11 and 12 what we have are our for loops. And basically what we're going to try to do is create it so that our while loop will do the exact same thing that our for loop does. So the difference between a for loop and a while loop is that a for loop initializes the variable at a point, it runs until that point is met, and then goes I++. So the way that you write that makes a big difference, and they have different uses. Oops. So we'll compile and run, and it did the same thing. I put the wrong number here, so if you want to be sure, I'll put the number in again and run it. The loop has not hit 5 iterations yet, so 5 times it did that, and then it finally hit 5 iterations, and then it stopped printing that. We'll see an actual example of loops here in our picture folder. This is an example of a nested loop, where within one loop we have another loop running. So this only happens if this happens. Line 92 only occurs if the conditions for 994 are met. And this is good for editing pictures on a 2-dimensional scale. So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been my video on loops, what they do, and if you're not sure what the reason you would use a loop for is, it's because you want to perform basically the same action over and over and over again, and you don't have to write that, every single time. So thank you, and